Indeed.
Yeah, she could probably hear them. Yep.
The boys ran their mouths behind her back. Not in the mood to shut them up, Aoko walked right up to the girl and offered an informal wave.
どうしたのアリス? こんなところに来たって何も面白いことはないって言ったのに。あり
え！Yeah.
Aoko heard the boys by the gate lose their collective minds and did her best to ignore them.
あのことを確かめに。アオコ。あの人たち邪魔なんだけど。
Hey, by the way, guys, she's being super informal. Like, they both just used first names on each other. Y'all should be concerned.
You guys have no chance.
In contrast to Alice's small voice, Aoko spoke loud and clear. Naturally, this was on purpose, so as to deal with the riffraff by the gate all at once.
おい、押すなよ。後ろのやつどけって。俺校舎に逃げるから。いやでもあの子会長と知り合いなんでしょ?
Oh wow, that guy is optimistic.
Dude, that guy's got some balls on him.
さすが一年坊主。まだ戦場の現実ってもんを理解していね
え。Yeah. Hey, don't let dreams be dreams, man. You go first.
Yeah. Oh, look at this spring chicken not understanding the rules of... You know what? Go for it, buddy. Catch it. Catch it with your teeth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perhaps because too many of them had gathered in one place, the mob entered a frenzied panic as they tried to escape. Aoko addressed them all.
さて、部活動があるわけでもなし、ただ家に帰るだけの帰宅部の皆さん。こんなところで何を集まってるのか教えてくれる?
Congratulations, you're all on the swim team now.
No, we're volunteering you for the church.
Same difference, whatever. Point is, you're in a club now. The student council president stared daggers at the boys.
何しろ試験前だもの。身になることなら私も教えてほしいけど。まさかガン首並べて女学院のお嬢様を眺めてただけなんてことはないわよね。声をかける勇気もなくて眺めてただけなんてことは。
Ow.
Now, Aoko, just out of curiosity here, what's your backup plan if one of them calls you on that?
If one of them has the guts to go up and say something?
Right.
Well, then she lets Alice handle it.
Do you have a fallback for that? Not one of them was brave enough to admit that this hit the nail on the head. If any of them had such courage, they would have already been chatting the young lady up.
Yeah, 僕教室にちょっと忘れ物が。
Wow.
こんなオチならダメ元で玉砕しとくんだった。
You know, you still can try.
Still could, man.
天文部に行って双眼鏡を借りるのどうだ?
Oh,
屋上からお顔を賜るとか。天文部にそんなのねえよ。あるとしたら野鳥同好会じゃね?
You have one of those?
Well, fine, we won't borrow binoculars from the astronomy club. We'll borrow a telescope. That'll work even better.
それ先月会長が潰したじゃん。鳥めでてる暇があるなら彼女作れって。
Wow, hypocrite.
Right? Well, Mr. Kettle, Mr. Pot called.
彼女作れですか。すみませんっす。今日は裏口から帰るっす。ザキさん。
Zaki-san? Okay.
くそ。じゃあな会長。また明日。
And with those oh so charming remarks, the boys scattered with their tails between their legs.
Aoko has it rough here.
Oh, you could tell? Aoko's response slipped out all too easily. In truth, there weren't that many bad apples at Misaki High, and dealing with them really wasn't that bad.
で、ここまで出向くってことは何か分かったの? 結界に残っていた気配の識別は、あとはここで確かめればいいだけよ。
Done.
そう。 アリス、いつからここに？下校時刻から。
So she'd been there for roughly an hour.
Oh.
Standing in the same place for an hour would be taxing for someone as sensitive to the cold as Alice.
悪いわね、無理させて。
Why didn't you just call myself? Right, 1988.
Yeah.
別に好きでやってることだから。
As she spoke, her black eyes were fixed upon the gate and the students passing through it.
Oh, it's a staircase. The cage, you can see the spiral staircase going up into it.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can from that angle. How about that?
Yeah, so you enter at the ground level, you go up some stairs, and then the rest of it is like a cage to keep you from going over the edge. So it's to get you up the hill. Huh, that's cool.
Does seem like it would be a lot faster going down to just hop the wall, though. That's not that far a drop.
私を待ってたわけじゃないんでしょ？今からでも付き合うわ。
Alice nodded in assent. If Alice was still here, it meant she had not found the witness yet.
Or she would have killed them.
If she had found the student, Alice would have already gone home ahead of Aoko and begun to research the student's background.
私の方はダメだった。
She reported the results of Tobimaru's investigation. Alice remained silent. With that, the conversation ended, leaving the two to silently endure the freezing wind. The silent stakeout dragged on endlessly. Students continued to pass the gate, each shocked at the sight of the unusual combo, and headed home.
Okay.
After 20 minutes, Aoko let a sigh escape her mouth. Perhaps from boredom, perhaps from the cold, or perhaps from both.
ねえ、アリス。帰り黎明に寄ってかない？
That's a restaurant, I guess?
Aoko quickly turned to Alice to catch her reaction. Dawn was the name of one of Aoko's favorite coffee shops. Offering no clear indication as to whether she was critical of Aoko's blasé attitude or agreeing to her whims, Alice's gaze shifted ever so slightly. Aoko followed her stare.
あれ、青崎も待ち合わせか?
The sudden voice took her off guard. There was only one person who spoke with this gentle, good-natured tone.
Oh.
そう。やっぱそうなるわけか。
Turning her back to Alice, Aoko moved her focus to the newly appeared student.
それで、今日は何の用？
Sonoji, what's up?
Hey.
All politeness flew out the window. Already in a bad mood, Aoko's mood plummeted the longer she looked at Soujuuro. The subtlety of her expression, however, was lost on him.
いや、これから駅前で水泳部の部長と待ち合わせなんだけど。
Oh, yeah, you had to join that, huh?
He sure did.
Yeah.
Well, that was completely unexpected.
Yeah.
Thanks. Joining a club. Aoko had a hunch that he was about to say something brainless.
ふーん。お礼ってお礼参りってこと？
Fortunately, Soujuuro was completely unaware of the more sinister implications to the word payback.
Oh.
よくわからないけど、そんな大したことじゃないよ。ただ、水泳部は夏までそう忙しくないって話だったから。
Okay, it has been like 2 months since you got here.
I know.
Why are you still wearing neck bandages?
Compression? That is like an ace bandage, isn't it?
Like, what is wrong with your neck? Soujuuro was about to thank her for recommending a club that wouldn't take up much of his time when Aoko cut him off with an expression of disinterest.
当然でしょ。幽霊部員になりそうな生徒なんて紹介できないから。忙しいあなたでも務まりそうな場所があったから口に出しただけよ。
なるほど、無駄がないね。
His open admiration for her sapped Aoko's will to fight. Finding a suitable club and negotiating with its captain hadn't been an efficient use of her time at all.
とにかくお世話になったから、 それで礼を言っときたくて。
Soujuuro gratefully dipped his head, but not before the flustered Aoko stopped him.
よしてよ。今あなたにそんなことされても迷惑だから。それで、水泳部はどう？やっていけそう？
An awkwardness infiltrated her previously sharp gaze. Soujuuro was able to pick up on the odd change in her behavior, but couldn't divine its reason. So he simply started with what he knew so far and reported the most recent information he had.
Ah, 水泳部はクビになった。
What?
なんでよ！
How?
Aoko instinctively shouted at the unexpected response.
Yeah.
Like a human jack-in-the-box. This unexpected development threw her mind in a tizzy,
And
she momentarily forgot the complicated feeling she'd been wrestling with. This translation chooses some board choices that, like, nobody uses.
Well.
だって今から待ち合わせだって。
Yeah.
それはこれからヤシロギの温水プールに連れて行ってくれるからだよ。
Okay.
Why? Soujuuro stated this very matter-of-factly to the still reeling Aoko.
話がつながらない。
Oh.
そこまでうまくいってるのに、どうして入部を拒否されるのよ、あんたは。
そりゃ俺が泳げないからだ。
What? You.
Oh, yeah, easy. They figured out I don't know how to swim.
She forgot that part, huh?
Aoko reached up with her fingers and pinched the bridge of her nose as she processed his answer.
しずきくん、昨日の私の質問は覚えてる？走るのか泳ぐのか、どっちがいいかってやつ。
Yeah.
私の記憶は正しいけど、一応確認しておくわね。あなた、確かに泳ぐ方だって言ったけど。
ああ、昔から泳げないのはなんとか克服したかったんだ。
Oh.
反対に走る方は得意だけど。
Wow, that was his thought process.
Her energy span, Aoko finally understood.
俺が1年なら1から鍛えてくれたらしいんだけど。
Oh, but you're.
あと3ヶ月で3年になる身分なのに、
Yeah.
金槌の部員は雇えないそうだ。けど部長が親身になってくれて、これ
Oh
か
yeah,
ら
it is
泳ぎを
January,
教えて
so
く
the
れるこ
school
とに
year
なったん
begins
だ
in
よ。
April.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is really nice of him.
Soujuro's words were spoken from a place of joy, a fact that failed to reach Aoko.
はあ、つまり欠陥品を売りつけたってわけか。これ水泳部の部長に合わす顔がないと。ちょっと待った。
Isn't the captain a what?
Woman,
Oh.
probably.
しずきくん、水泳部の部長って。
Or homosexual?
I'm.
What are we concerned about here?
Yeah, hang
She
on.
stopped herself short of a girl.
Yeah, okay.
She was afraid of how that might look, that she might not be able to rein herself in if she started.
もういいわ。気持ちは分かったから、どこか遠くにいてくれない？少し疲れてて、とてもじゃないけどあなたの相手はしていられないの。
Yeah, the club captain just invited you to a private heated pool.
Yep.
Okay.
For some one-on-one
Swimming lessons.
swimming lessons. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Well.
I mean, I seem to remember one-on-one swimming lessons at Waku Waku Splash.
I do recall that, yes. Well, they were one-on-one at first.
青崎は昨日と今日珍しく疲れてるって。何かあったのか？
Yeah, I've been trying to find some jackass in our school uniform who might have seen a murder in the park the other night. You know anything about this?
ちょっとね。でもいいの。解決したみたいだから。
Does it? You just told Alice it had not resolved itself at all.
それより、しずきくんはどう見える？私、そんなに疲れて見えるのかな？
You look a bit exhausted after this conversation, yes.
Why had she asked him this? Blurting out things for no reason and on impulse. This was not usual for Aoko. Perhaps it was because she realized that this would be their last chance to have a normal conversation. After a few moments of contemplation, Soujuuro conjured up a grin that cut straight through the tension.
そうだな。疲れているというより生き生きしているように見える。
Oh, wow.
仕方なく畑を耕していた狼が久しぶりに狩りに出ることになって
That is an
機嫌を上げている感
odd
じだ。
comparison.
You see, back in the mountains, we used wolves like fucking
Cattle.
like
Yeah,
fucking
to pull our
like
plows.
plow mules. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
They were not happy about it and constantly attacked us. That's why I'm afraid of dogs. He seems so cheerful.
Yeah. I guess he just means a wolf being forced to do something it's not meant for.
Like he was so happy for her. Without thinking, Aoko's hands went to her cheeks. If what he said were true, then she was grinning from ear to ear. There was just no way she would have made such a mistake.
とにかくありがとう。じゃあまた明日。
Perhaps still not comfortable enough to wave to her, he said his goodbye with sincerity in his voice and smile and took his leave.
待って。こんな話があるの。聞いてから言って。
Uh-huh.
Aoko called out after him. Her voice was cold as she admonished herself for having been somewhat affable earlier.
意味のない例え話よ。
Just hypothetically speaking.
そうね。あなたが空腹で死にそうな時、目の前に同じように空腹で死にそうな2匹の動物がいるとするわ。しずきくんに銃をあげる。それでどちらかの動物を撃って。右はライオンで、左は子猫。選ぶのはあなたの自由だから。
Lion would have the most meat, I guess.
But could a kitten realistically eat a lion?
Well, you're on the brink of starvation, though.
Could
so
you realistically eat a lion?
If it was dead, yes.
Like, I'm not sure kittens or lions are traditionally known as being edible.
It'd be fine. That's a very odd question, though.
It was a fable-like moral dilemma. Especially the way in which it was cruel and rather preachy. The kind that if you thought too hard about, you would never find an answer. Soujuuro answered quickly and calmly.
いや、撃たないと思うよ。だって自分の好きにしていいんだろ。それにほら、空腹ならお互い様だ。
He wasn't in the least fazed by the dilemma. He gave the most innocent response, so innocent in fact that it would give anyone pause.
長生きするわ、あなた。
Yeah.
Until at least tomorrow night, when I kill you.
すごいセリフだな。そんなことを言われたのは。
Everyone else thinks you're gonna die young.
Everyone else told me I was gonna die young in some sort of horrific magic-related accident. Adorning his face was a smile wholly out of sync with his comment.
何よそれ。
She regretted stopping him. If only she just watched him go, this conversation would have never happened. Soujuuro Shizuki made his way down the sloped street. Today, just like every day, he probably had to work late again. Only Aoko and Alice remained, with Alice doing what she could to simply blend in.
Blend in.
Poorly against the light-colored wall.
With everyone staring at her because she looks like a princess from somewhere else.
Yeah.
つくづくこっちのペースを乱してくれるわね。あの人畜無害の田舎者は。
God, I can't stand that guy! Oh, so he's the guy you won't stop talking about.
Yeah.
Or two, apparently. Aoko clenched her right fist tightly as she cursed out loud. Anything to prevent herself from screaming at the top of her lungs. Whether that scream would be directed towards Soujuuro or toward herself was another matter entirely.